Well, this is Rick Buller from Get Fit with Rick, one of my tribe clients. And in this video, we're just going to talk about the success that he's had and the award that he has earned with incredible
Just
honors.
received.
Look at that, the Tribe 100 Club, which means he's generated at least 100K using the Tribe method, but it's been way more than 100K
Hmm.
using the Tribe method. We're going to be at seven figures very, very soon. But I just want to say, Rick, man, like there is nobody that I've worked with in the past that has been more of a joy. You know, your work ethic from day one, it was like, okay, so we got to do this launch, and you're like, okay, well, I want to do this in like 6 weeks, or I think we had like six or even less, and you just
Yeah, that's
boom, boom. You just got everything up. We got the launch out, the founding members launch by January, and that blew up. That was amazing. Your current membership, we added more members. And then every single thing that I asked you to do, you just did it. A couple of times, like, "Oh, I don't know if this is going to work at the very beginning, specifically the Facebook group with the the vibe, sweaty selfies. But remember, once we did that, it was just like boom, it blew up. And then, okay, well, we have 600 posts a day. How am I going to answer the questions? I was like, nope, do ask Rick. So you're like, okay, so you just did it, ask Rick, and it's like, man, I did ask Rick, and then you should see the trust pilot. And it's just like more and more everything that we do, but you implement. There's a big difference between me saying do this and then not happening, but you're doing it and you're seeing the fruits of your labor. So congratulations, man. What's going on? How
thank
do
you.
you feel?
Thank you. I mean, yeah, I'm so grateful. I mean, we went from I started with you on we had 3,200 members, which is incredible.
Yeah.
But I was run ragged. Like my head was spinning. I was spinning 100 plates, and I needed someone with some guidance who knew what to do. I remember some of the stuff we spoke about originally implementing, and I was a bit like, "Well, hold on, we're going to be doing this. We're going to be doing this. We're going to be doing this," and they kind of planned it out for me what it would look like, and stuck on this content wheel of the last 3 years. I've constantly created a brand new program, a new challenge, a 4-week challenge. Since I created that, people are like, "Oh, what's after that?" I'm like, right, I'm creating a 12-week program and then creating another 6-week program. And it continued like that of this stuck on this content wall. Funk, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. Yeah, keep going.
Funk, I've lost you.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Let me change this up a bit. Hold on. Let's go here. Can you see me? All right. How's that?
Hello, Funk?
Yeah, I'm here.
Are you there too? Oh, cool, man. It's
Yeah, we
completely
got.
froze.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Keep going. Keep
Okay.
going.
So restart or go from the content bit?
Let's keep going from the content bit.
Okay. Yeah, so I stuck on a content wheel. So basically creating a brand new program into a brand new challenge. And I was basically getting burnt out. And I was trying to create content for YouTube and I was falling behind on YouTube as well. And then you told me about, oh, I have like programs where everyone starts from day one, workout one. Because at the time I was launching, the summer challenge. And after that, it's like, okay, back to school challenge. And it was like the Christmas challenge. And I'm trying to get everyone to join at the same time. He said, actually, get everyone to start on day one, give them a step-by-step blueprint with daily emails and the support. And then you can do the weekly Q&As where everyone gets their question answered. So you get that. And you're going to be, you said, I'll be working, and I had a brand new baby. And you said, you're going to be working less, you're going to have more time with your family. But we need to get the work done. And actually, we started in December, and it was 4 weeks to the launch.
Oh,
We're going to start this 12-month program, yeah. But knuckled down, I followed your advice exactly as you said. Whatever you said, I just went, just going to follow you blindly. And boy, did it pay off. When that January launch went from 3,200 members to 3,600 members, it was a few more, but obviously you get a slight drop off. And then you advised me going to a $1 trial, which I was very apprehensive about, because I was like, well, program's worth more than the dollar. But you're like, no, look, you're going to give people results up front. That's going to be what's going to make you different. Give people results up front, show them the system works, and they're going to love everything we've implemented with the community aspect and how and the teachings and letting people know like you can get results while having fun and keep it low impact and being part of the community, and you just give it to them. And so when we launched, we had a goal of 500 new signups with that $1 launch, and 1,400 people signed up for that one. Yeah. And our current members are now 4,900 members. It's just over 4,900 members.
And
Yeah, I just reached a monthly reoccurring of $107,000 per month.
unbelievable. That's awesome, man. That's way over seven figures, and it's gonna be more because your retention rate is insane. It's like literally I mean, it's got to be 98 to 100%, maybe 95 to 100. And when we talk about retention, we're not talking about the $1 trialers because of course we're going to lose some of those people. We're talking about as soon as someone goes from phase one to phase two, that's
Mm.
retention, right? Because that's when they pay
Yeah.
the 29 a month, and then it's retention. I
And
cannot.
those 4,900 members are not on the $1 trial. These are people that are outside of the $1
Oh,
trial.
geez.
So
Okay.
they
So,
so, so
oh
they
my
moved
God.
yeah.
Oh,
They've
that's
moved
how
into
Kajabi does it, right?
yeah. So they don't anyone on trial, they don't count that as a member.
Oh,
So these are people that's graduated into the monthly recurring.
that's amazing. So yeah,
Insane. Insane. And I'm
that's
working way less. Like I'm doing way less work than I've ever done. I created my 1 hour YouTube video, which should take me 3 years to create my last one. Done that. I've got way more time on my hands. I've actually been able to think about other areas of my business.
yeah.
The big one was handing over responsibilities, hiring teams as
Yeah.
well. Graphic designers, some take care. You think, what are you doing? Who's uploading content? I went, I am. Who's doing graphic design? I am. It's like,
I'm like,
why?
no more,
Get
no
someone
more.
else to do it. Yeah. And we've got the whole team in to cover everything aspect. Launched a supplement range, launched a clothing line,
Yeah,
all within this 6 months.
yeah.
Crazy.
It's insane.
Unbelievable.
It's insane. And again, it's your work ethic that makes everything happen. It's you implementing these things. Trusting the process, right? I've done it before, so I know a lot of stuff that will happen in some cases, right? I know all the pitfalls because I've literally hit every single pitfall. And
There was sometimes I asked you a question and you saved me 2 years. I
yeah,
was going,
I
what
know,
about this? You
right?
went, no, I've done that. Just do this. I went, oh, that would have taken me 2 years of trialing to find out which one works better. Just
But
yes.
but the biggest thing I think, aside from like you working less, which is incredible, more time with your family, specifically because you just had a new baby, like literally throughout this
Yeah.
whole process. Your wife probably very happy, and your kids very happy to see you. You're able to do stuff for your family, and of course the revenue coming in, and all of the great stuff that we're going to be continuing to add. It's your members, man. Your membership. I believe truly that you have the greatest membership community on the planet. I don't see anybody
That's crazy.
doing 600 posts a day. Remember one point, your membership was like 800 posts a day when we did that challenge. You
Yeah.
did
When we did that
800
January,
posts a day. Now you're
and I spent 3 hours and I got through 150 comments. I was like, what the?
Yeah, you can't comment on all of them. But even right now, 6 months later, you're still getting over 300 posts a day. That's insane.
Mhm.
But it's your members, like the Vibe Tribe and the V's and the accountability, and your
And the
members love you.
milestones,
The
and yeah.
milestones, like your members love you. I just can't. It's incredible. It's incredible. But what you've been able to do to change the lives of so many people around the world, so many women who struggled, right? Yes, some people were doing your YouTube and what have you, but with a structured program that you've built, you're changing so many lives. It's insane. Like
I
mentally,
appreciate.
physically, emotionally.
I think it's hard because you get so far in the weeds. It's hard to actually zoom out and actually realize, whoa, look what we're doing here. But as we're, you're seeing these transformations happening, you're like, wow, this is like really like this is life changing stuff. It's not just about getting shape for a holiday. This is like transforming lives, and it's such an incredible positioning. I'm so grateful to you, Funk, for all your help with everything, for your advice, for your guidance. Taking someone who didn't know what they was doing and just getting through it to just give me organization, give me systems, implementing things that built the business on solid foundations. That now I'm at a position where I can grow and take on more numbers without, it crumbling apart. Whereas before, I might not have the people in place. I'd have been scared to grow for the fact of, hold on, I'm not going to be able to manage all these different things. But now I've got a team in place. It's been incredible. I can't thank you enough, honestly. Like working with you has been life changing. Honestly, it's been life changing
Thank
for
you, man.
me because it's brought me back more time with my family. The revenue is insane, but ironically, the revenue isn't the goal. It's just like be able to reach this amount of people and continue the message and continue to how far can I take this? How far can we grow? How many more people can we reach? Yeah, and I'm so excited. I'm so grateful to receive this. It's such an honor, man. And it's just I
Well,
appreciate it, Funk. Thank you so much.
well, we're gonna get you the next one, which is the seven-figure one. Once that happens, that's coming. That'll come very soon. Yeah, I think the foundation that you built, you can just like without hiring anybody else, you can literally help 20, 30, 40,000 members on a monthly basis just because you have that foundation. It doesn't matter how many people come in because you have the system and the foundation in place.
Mhm.
And you're not going to have to work more. You're just doing and it's so funny because I remember when you did the Ask Rick, the very first episode, and you came back to me and you're like, dude, people feel like I'm always in here. Like they always have like connection with me. I only do a coaching call once a week and I do a Ask Rick where I answer their questions, but they feel like you're right there, right? They're getting their questions answered right from you in a video. They're getting access to you every
Yeah.
week.
Yeah, they're getting the weekly coaching calls. They're doing my workouts, whereas it's coach log workout.
Yeah.
Then they're getting the daily emails, and then they get the weekly Q&As. It's like I'm surprised none of them are sick of me by now. But
So
but
true.
again,
So
I'm not
true.
doing. I mean, the weekly coaching calls is an
Yeah.
hour, and the Q&As is 1 hour. So it's two
Yeah.
hours a week,
Yeah.
and but spending that time to build out the foundation has been absolutely insane. And I remember you pushing me as well. He's like, right, let's get the next phase up, this next phase up. And I was like, well, and I was very much like, I'm well under pressure. And I found one thing I identified with myself. I leave things to build up because I like to go harder. You're like, no, you don't need to work like that. You can actually just, so then, I put my head down and just went, right, let me get 3 months, focus on the next 3 months. Okay, let's get the next 3 months. And as soon as I started doing that, I was like, what?
Yeah.
What am I meant to be doing right now?
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes that's what you say. It's like, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to be doing something? I feel like sometimes you feel like what's the word I'm looking for? Like you feel
I've
like
forgotten
bad.
something.
Yeah, like you feel bad. Like, oh my God, I'm guilty. I feel guilty. Like I'm not doing anything. Like, yeah, no, you're not supposed to. I mean, there's certain things you could be doing, but no, you're not supposed to be like going crazy and it's be chaos. It's supposed to be relaxed. And then, like you said, you can do other
Yeah.
things for your business. But
And
man,
it's helping me to take me out of the business so I can actually focus on now the growth, which is create content
yes,
and reach more people.
right.
Whereas I was too involved in the systems of the business, like the little things I should be like uploading my content, creating the graphics for everything, and things like that. Whereas now, as soon as I've handed that off, I'm like, wow, it's freed me so much time. Now I can just focus on growth. So for 2026, it's going to be unbelievable. Like
Oh,
2025 has been unbelievable,
yeah.
but 2025 was about building everything.
Yeah.
And now it's just the growth now, which is I can't even fathom what next year is going to be.
And the other thing too, like we're just talking about the membership, 29 a month, the monthly membership, which we once you get, like I was mentioning before off, once we get the first group of people to 12 months, because like I said this, you're gonna have 6, 7, 800 people get to 12 phases. And you're obviously we have to start making more phases. But once they get there, and because you're gonna have so many testimonials, so many people who've actually gone through it, then that's when we start increasing the price 39 a month, 49 a month. Not for
Mm-hmm.
them, not for the people who are in. People who are in are locked in, but that's when we start to grow. But that's not where the big revenue comes in. The revenue comes in also with the supplements and the gear, and that's
Right.
right because the supplementation, which is our next big project, that's going to be huge, right? That is going to be that's going to be huge. It's going to take a little bit to get that implemented, and you already have some supplements right now, but that you're going to see the revenue growth on that alone is going to be insane. Um, and the clothing, of course, that we have, we already know that one of those shirts that we made, right, that you made, it blew up,
Yeah.
like, and it was all about asking your members, hey, which one do you want? This one, okay.
Yeah. The top
Yeah,
10 items
yeah.
was one of our quotes, and
So,
seven out of the top 10, seven of them was from that line, and that was a line. I said, I think I'm going to leave it. Do you remember? I
yeah,
said, I'm going to leave that one. You go, no, that's what the members wanted. And I was like, no, I think I'll just do my original logo, then something, and then the BioPro logo. He went, no, if they want that, just put it in there, and at least you'll find out. And then literally, the seven out of the top 10 was that logo. I was like, damn,
seven
you
out
did
of
it again, fuck.
So what he's talking about is what Rick's talking about is um, he surveyed his list through Facebook posts on which motivational quote that they like. And they chose one motivational quote. And so I'm like, okay, we're gonna create a t-shirts and gear with that quote on it. They want it. I'm like, get fit with Rick, the Vibe Tribe. I'm like, okay, yes, definitely have those, but just throw this in and let's see what happens. I already knew what was gonna happen because they literally told you we want this. So I already knew. But sometimes it's just like, okay, let's let it breathe and see what happens. And 7 out of the 10 products come from that line with the
Yeah,
motivational.
the top 10.
Okay,
Yeah.
7 out of top 10. So, as I mentioned, this is actually we're recording this, but this is also our actual weekly coaching. But one of the things we're gonna do when you get back from everything, and I think September would probably be good, is another motivational T-shirt, another one, right?
Right, yeah, I
Another
agree.
drop. Let them choose it, right? And we're gonna make it a little bit different, but same big font. But yeah, man, I'm so happy. I'm so grateful. I use you all the time to show people what's of it, what can happen. And that gives a lot of other entrepreneurs who have membership sites hope. You give people hope because where we were before, and you were doing great before. Like, I mean, you were doing phenomenal. Like you got a Kajabi award before you. So like you were doing fantastic, but like just implementing a system and a tribe-based thing like just takes it to a different level. And anyone can do it. Doesn't matter if you're just starting or you were at the level you were at, but I use you
And
all.
I think I would
Yeah,
interject there as well
yeah,
because I think as well the level I got to was like I couldn't believe it. It was amazing, but it was lacking system. So on the front end, wow, it's a great membership. Loads on the back end, I'm getting some days 2 hours sleep, 4 hours sleep, and I've got a newborn baby, and it's I'm burning myself. So I'm trying to be super dad, super husband, and then I'm trying to work, and then I was actually letting the kids go to bed, and then from 10 to 4 a.m. were my working hours, and then I had to wake up at 6 a.m. for kids, just because that was the only time it was quiet.
right.
And it was, but so the systems weren't built, and it was like following your guidance and your system, just managed to put these foundations that allowed me to grow even further. So where I got to was great, but it was built on like stilts,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
this is built on
White knuckle.
solid bricks. And it was, yeah, exactly. And this has allowed me to like the amount of free time I have now to be able to actually for my expertise comes in the creative side. I'm a creative in that side, but then I'm spending all my time doing the
Yeah.
admin. So your system it just allowed me to take the business to a completely different level, and I don't think by myself I would have been able to reach that milestone just because of the workload would have been too much, and I didn't have the guidance to go. You just need to employ these people. You need to put these in place. You need to get that done. And then we was kind of coaching call every single week, and it kept me accountable
Yeah.
because I could have maybe put something off for 2 weeks and 3 weeks and go, I'll come back to that. But it's like next thing, oh no, I need to get this done because folks put it on the list. And then, man, just I think the combination of your guidance and the wanting to get it all done, it just that's created this incredible growth. And I think because you built your business over time, you
Yeah.
kind of implemented things, trial everything. Where with my business, it was like you've just taken everything that works, plugged
Totally.
it into the system, and it kind of accelerated. It's
Yeah,
incredible.
totally. And I gotta send a shout out to your team, man. Lena, Agatha, Evan now, Marianne. I mean, not Marianne, sorry, Pauline, but Lena, man. Lena and Agatha, man, those two, I mean, they they
100%.
they are so important to this whole thing, like the foundation, building a foundation and being there and uploading the emails and customer service and all of the things that those two have been doing with you throughout the years and now is insane. And then adding Evan and then adding Pauline to do your graphic design, like it's a team thing, and your team is great. Like you're specifically Lena and Agatha, man, they're both phenomenal, phenomenal.
Yeah, and it's a very lean team. The growth
Yeah,
we've had has been a very lean team. It's fundamentally been me, Asa, and Lena. That's been it. And we've added these other team members.
yeah,
But yeah, they've done. I couldn't have done it without them. And, I'm ever grateful for them. Having people that are so dedicated and focused on your goal as well, and having everyone aligned. Okay, this is what we want to do, and And I think realizing as well that we're not just building a business here, we're changing lives. So it gives you that incentive, like this is life-changing work. It motivates you on the hours, working outside of those hours, especially Lena, who will, be up all night just to reply to emails from non-members just because they've asked her a question about health and fitness. I'm like, you don't need to. She's like, no, because it's like I was in that point at stage at one point, and I would have needed this guidance, and so I want to help other people. It's incredible.
Yes, they're great, man. So I guess super shout out to that team, Lena. And you're getting people getting tattoos, man. You're getting people getting tattoos,
Yeah,
right? Like that's
two
incredible.
tattoos now. We're up to two tattoos now.
Two
Yeah.
tattoos, two style tattoos. Anyways, I just want to say thank you so much for being an incredible partner, client, whatever it is. I mean, I feel like I have a stake and stock in your business. I really do. Like I'm just like it's just so great to see. And there's more will be revealed. I'm telling you, there's a lot more to be. Once we get the sups and the clothing, man.
Which
The
would never been on my radar. The
no,
supplements would
yeah,
never been on my
yeah.
radar
It
in a
was like,
million years.
yeah,
Like, yeah,
right
even
there.
about how to do them, I was like, it's like 2 years of work. Like, I wouldn't even know.
Yeah,
But yeah, it's just the what's to come. It's the same way we shadow our clients of like, oh, these are results you can get if you just focus in a year's time, think about that, and
yeah,
then doing it for my business as well. Like, all right, once we got this, we implement these. We got these. We got 12-month program, and then we're going to do the supplements, do the merchandise, and maybe a product line off that. You're like,
yeah.
wow, this is I can actually zoom out and see what the
Yes,
vision looks like, and it's amazing,
yeah.
incredible. Thank you so much, Frank, because without you, it wouldn't be possible.
Well, thank you, my brother. I love you. Let's do this.
Let's go.
Let's go, and then we'll talk. We'll talk soon. Thank you.